Good morning, guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing all right. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to clear out the previous day's breadpoints here, just so everybody can see that we're going to start at 0. So we're going to reset the loyalty database once, reset it twice, and reset it 3 times. And as you can see, there are no users in the list. Everybody's breadpoints will start at 0. So for today, we're going to be giving away um, 2 accounts here. Give me 1 second to get it on the screen and get it edited. Gonna make it a little bit different today. We're going to start at 11 o'clock again. It'll run till 11:30. You're gonna need 30 breadpoints for today. Since we have 2 accounts, you earn breadpoints by subscribing, liking, and chatting. For every 10 minutes you are active, you earn 5 breadpoints. Breadpoints are reset at the beginning of every stream, and everyone starts at 0. So we have a FIDUS prop firm 150K swing evaluation account, and we also have a second account to give away today, which is a trade day 50K intraday account. So there we go. That's updated so everybody can see it. How's everybody doing? Catching up on the chat here. Good morning. Good morning. I haven't really had a chance to look at the market yet, but to go over this again, the giveaway will start at 11. It runs till 11:30. You need 30 breadpoints to enter the giveaway. You earn breadpoints by subscribing, liking, and chatting. For every 10 minutes you are active, you earn 5 breadpoints. Breadpoints are reset at the beginning of every stream, and everyone starts at 0. But one thing to note, continuously typing exclamation point bread over and over and over again in the chat is not going to get you points awarded. We had found out you have to actively have a discussion or say things. You can't just type the command over and over and over and expect to automatically get points. We're going to hop over here to the promos real quick. We had a bunch of promos in, so the Apex promo just ended. Right now they're only 50% off. Blue Skies 25% off. The Buell Necks promo also ended. It's only 45% off. I can't remember if Day Traders promo is still active, but let's take a look here. So Day Traders is still active. What Save on Prop Firms has on their website is not correct. It's 90% off trailing, 80% off static, and 40% off straight to funded. Funded Futures Network has 50% off all accounts, no activation fee, and buy one, get one free. Funded Next Futures, if you've never had an account with them, you can get a 25% off a legacy account, 15% off a rapid account, and that's for a new user first purchase. Please use Save on Prop Firm's link by coming to their website and clicking claim this deal so they get credit and they can continue to bless me with accounts to give out to y'all. And for existing users, you can get 10% off. Funding Ticks, 35% off all accounts for new users first purchase, or 20% off all accounts for existing users. Lucid is 35% off all accounts. That's their evaluation or their direct account. My Funded Futures, 5% off, but they do have that free core plan payout upgrade that they are advertising where you can get a higher payout. They have no activation fee, so they have a good deal right now with a high payout amount. FIDUS Prop Firm, 80% off their OTP challenges. That's one-time payment, no monthly fees, no activation fee. Basically, you pay one fee up front and you never pay anything again as long as you don't blow up. Those are 80% off. 60% off the evaluations. Then we got Take Profit Trader, the GOAT, 40% off all accounts, no activation fee, daily payouts with no consistency. All-in price for 50K is $102. Futures Desk sale ended. They're only 20% off. Tick Tick Trader has 60% off all S2F Plus accounts. That's the singles and the bundles. And if you pay with crypto or Skrill, you can get an extra 5% off. Trade day, 30% off all accounts, no activation fee, daily payouts, no consistency, great, great, great firm. And Tradeify has 40% off 25K, 50K, and 100K accounts, and they just changed their payout to only 5 days. Or you can get 30% off their 150K accounts with the same code. That's code SOPF on any of these partner firms. Come over here, check and see the news. Do we have any news? So Friday, we have no red folder news. That's good to go. Tradeify had not, or Trade Day had not updated the Influencer Cup website yet. And it still looks like they haven't updated it at all. I did not trade that account yesterday because I had to go through a couple steps to get the funded account activated, like their little training video series. So my balance is still 150. I know Kelly said that she took a small loss, and I believe Pine Tree Trader blew up. Interested to see if any of these other people passed here, but currently still sitting on the funded leaderboard. And I'm going to try to take a trade in that account today. So the whole market's mostly red here this morning. Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, big tech stocks down, Apple's green and Tesla's slightly green, but for the most part everything else is red. If we look at overnight session, we can see that Asia high and low formed on NQ. London came out and swept Asia low. Then we came back up, and prior to pre-market or prior to market open at 9:30, London high was taken out, and then we still have Asia high resting up here. And we do have some equal highs resting above around the 24,860s area. On ES, it's the same story, but Asia high was taken before the market opened, which can tell me if Asia low and Asia high are both taken before the 9:30 open, that it tends to be a choppy day. It also is Friday, so just be wary of that. And then on YM over here, Asia high and low was formed. London took out Asia low. And then once again, London high and Asia high was taken out prior to 9:30. So we can see on two of the major indexes on ES and YM, the Asia high and low were both taken out prior to 9:30. That tells me we're probably going to have a pretty damn choppy day. But on NQ, it was not taken out. So there's some SMT there. Yes, it's two accounts for today. One Fidus propfirm 150K swing account and one trade day 50K intraday account. That's what's up for grabs for today. So I'm going to wait and see if we come up here and sweep Asia highs. Just put my own marker up here so I can get rid of this indicator, which makes the chart all weird. So we have buy side up here, which is Asia high. But then we also have some interesting looking equal highs up here. And some more up in here. And several, relative equal highs over here. So if we get rid of the indicator now, Look at my chart in regular view. Look at the high time frame narrative here. We came down, we swept out this previous low from the 14th, and then we inverse these double stack 1 hour fair value gaps. We also closed in this entire gap. So it's a push here. Like I said, I would like to see that Asia high at least taken there on NQ to see where we're going to go. If we look at the 4 hour, price was up here in this big 4 hour fair value gap, and then we pushed down overnight between yesterday and the overnight session, and looks like we're either having a retracement here or we're going to see higher highs. So we made a new high there on NQ right around the psych level of 24,800. We made a new high on YM, and we made a new high on ES. So they are moving in sync for the moment, but I'm still interested in that Asia high up there. How do you figure 30 can't be possible? Giving away 2 accounts. 30 is possible. So five bread every 10 minutes. That would be you watching from 9:30 to 10:30, and you would have enough bread. So you actually have 90 minutes to get the required bread, which is more than enough time. I would like to see, like I said, I would like to see Asia high taken up here. I don't like how we left that high. If we come over here and we look at the 15, we can see that this fair value gap here has been tapped into several times already, and price is respecting it. No 15-minute candle bodies have closed below this fair value gap. And with this one being as wicky as it is on both sides, if it holds, we may see a pushback up there to the Asia high. So we've got about 2 minutes left here on this 15-minute candle closure to see if this 15-minute fair value gap inverses. The trade day leaderboard is supposed to already be updated. There we go. Just updated. So the other guy, Pine Tree Trader, blue is funded. Canadian Futures Trader, blew up again. Nutty Bars continuing to trade, but right now it's only me and Kelly on the leaderboard. And I haven't placed any trades in the account yet, and I'm sitting in first. So Kelly took a loss yesterday. So let's see if we can put a couple points on the board and go from there. We got about 1 minute left on the closure of this candle. And if we throw a fib up here on this 1 hour leg, because I'm pretty sure that's going to inverse there. Let's move this. Throw a fib up. We'll probably retrace down here to the 15-minute, or the, 50% down into this other 15-minute fair value gap here. But we'll probably come down here even farther and sweep out these equal lows that are right here on the 1 minute. So we have several equal lows, and there we go. Price is reaching for them now. So the ideal entry for me here would be that we have this big 15-minute fair value gap. And about the midpoint of that fair value gap almost lines up perfectly with the 50% retracement of that 1 hour leg. So I would like to see price come down here, go underneath this underneath the midpoint of the 15-minute fair value gap and below the 50% retracement level. And then I would like to see some type of little reversal here to go back up to this Asia high. So I reset the bread about 5 minutes in. So everybody's bread, the first 5 breads should be coming in any second now, I would think. So if we pull that over there, you can see that it still says no users in the list. But if I hit refresh here, nothing is coming in yet. And like I said, this is done through Streamlabs CloudBot loyalty system. This is completely out of my control. I have nothing to do with it. So it's done automatically. And the settings are everyone gets bread for every 10 minutes. You get 5 bread. YouTube loyalty payouts are based on viewers' chat activity. If they do not chat, they do not earn points. So I would imagine that the first lump sum of bread is going to be coming in any second now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Chris Lee. I'm just trying to be conservative, go slow like a turtle, not over risk it. Maybe Georgia. Maybe we'll get some more people watching here. Maybe we'll get some more people watching with me being in first place. Today, I wouldn't really call it high volatility. Yeah, I'm checking the bread too over here, and I don't see it. No one's has been added yet. I'm not sure what's going on with the damn bot. Maybe it's lagging or something like that. I'll give it a few more minutes to see what's going on here, see if it starts tracking. And if it doesn't start tracking, we'll find another way to do the giveaway. I don't really like here how we have these equal lows down here that didn't get swept on the 1 minute. They just left them. And then we also have these equal highs and Asia high above. But that 15-minute, did inverse here. But like I said, I don't like how we're just ranging in between this level. ES left those equal lows as well. YM didn't really even come close to them. There we go. Now the first set of bread came in for everybody. A whole lot of people showed up. Now have 5 bread. I'm not sure why it's lagging so bad, but there you go. Everybody can see now. I got a list of about, I don't know, 20, 30 people there that all have 5 bread. So it is working. It was just lagging. Not sure why. So not really interested in anything at this time because of the equal lows below and the equal highs above. Silver and gold finally seeing a little bit of a sell-off here. Oil sure is low. I haven't looked at that in a few days. 57. You know, that's pretty damn low for oil, considering we were close to 100 a barrel back in 2022. Gold, daily chart, just looks like a damn meme coin. Same with silver. All right. So, Mattis, about that, about the payout. It did allow me to request if I wanted to, but I did the math, and yesterday I made 865 in profit roughly on about all the accounts, on the Apex accounts. And I was technically sitting at 34% consistency, and you're supposed to be under 30. So I didn't submit because I didn't really want to get submit and then risk getting denied and then have to trade 8 more days. So I'm going to see if I can get my little $450 profit today on a good trade, and then we will go and see if we can request that. I don't have a bias right now, Frexy, because we've got these equal lows down here below that price went down to on NQ and just kind of left hanging there. And then we've also got these Asia high and these several equal highs above. So my bias, I don't really have a clear bias at the moment because I don't know where the draw is. I think because ES took out Asia high and low prior to 9:30 open, and YM also took out Asia high and low prior to 9:30 open, that we're going to see a choppy morning here. I think we're just going to see a lot of back and forth. Nice push up there on NQ. So we'd like to see it. It looks like we did just take Asia high. This may be, I'd like to see a little bit more of a push up there to those equal highs on the 5-minute. So we have some equal highs up there. Maybe in this area might try to take a short down here to these equal lows back into the range if a setup presents itself. So I was waiting for Asia high to be taken there. We've taken it. So let's see maybe if we can get a short entry or what's going to happen here. So we are entering macro time, ICT macro time from 9:50 to 10:10. We just swept out some equal highs and Asia high. So we made a new high on NQ. ES made a new high and YM made a new high. So it's good to note they're all in sync there. And we took out those equal highs up there. So let's see if an opportunity presents itself here to get short, possibly, or if we are just going to continue up. I don't really want to force anything today. I want to wait for a clear entry with some very decent RR on the trade before I pull the trigger on anything. Decent looking entry here on gold, but I'm just going to stick to what I've been trading here. MNQ continuing to pump here. Throw up some fibs here, see where we're at. We're at 62% retracement on ES. Same on NQ. And YM's a little bit deeper there. And we're getting some pushback here. Let's drop down to the 32nd. And we do have a 30-second fair value gap here. Not very big, but there is one there. But I'm not really looking to go short off a 30-second. Most of the time I do that, I get torched. We're at the 62% retracement level there on that 4-hour leg or 1-hour leg, however you want to look at it. We do have a singular 1 minute here. So we have a 1 minute fair value gap here. We took out Asia and those equal highs, so we swept this. We're at a 62% retracement level, basically on the head. So if we were to possibly enter a short at the inverse of that 1 minute fair value gap down here to these equal lows, it'd be like a 1 to 2, but that's a hell of a lot of risk to put on. 272 tick stop loss to 605 tick take profit. My power just flickered, guys. I might lose connection here. If we do inverse that, I'll try to put a trade on here. So let's see if we inverse. No, we did not inverse yet. Bigger push down there. If we do inverse on this candle, I will set a sell order at the retracement there and try to get short. So looking like we got 10 seconds left here from this closure. We are going to inverse. So I'm going to try a short right here on a retracement to that now 1 minute fair value gap that flipped to an inverse. So we have a 1 minute inverse there. And then we're going to target those equal lows down there at 669.50 is the equal low. So we're going to go, we'll go 673.75. High up here is 90, so we need to go 90.50. 2 ticks above. So let's see if we get filled here. All right, we're tapped in there. 2 contracts short. Let's see if we get continuation down here, or we're going to pump back up because that was nothing more than a retracement. That's a strong reaction there. Not liking the look of that. That's a hell of a candle. I'm on push us down here. Push us down. ES and YM both made a change in the state of delivery, but NQ did not. You can see on YM we closed down here below these down close candles, signaling a change in the state of delivery. And on ES as well, we changed below here, but NQ we never closed below that level. So let's see. I think I'm going to get stopped here. I don't like the look of the displacement in these candles. Gonna hold though, because I had conviction in this entry. We were inside of a macro. We just swept some equal highs. We had a nice pushback down with an inversion. So if I get stopped out, that's just part of the game. Come on, push it down. Push us down. Not looking good, chat. Not looking good. Yep, I'm pretty sure here comes the stop right here. If I don't get stopped here, it'll just be luck. I'll call it what it is. If I do not get stopped out here, it'll be luck. Dump it. Dump it. Inverse that 1 minute there. Let's see that. Go ahead and inverse that 1 minute. Push it. Push it down here. Flush it down. Flush it for me. Come on, give me an easy Friday. Don't just sit here and chop around with me. Let's just flush it down there. Give me the daily profit that I need so I can get this bag and we can call it a weekend. There we go. Flush that thing down. Flush it down and inverse that 1 minute for me. Inverse this 1 minute fair value gap here. Come on. Just chopping here. Need to see it inverse. Yeah, I'm in first place, Loving Nature Guy, on the Influencer Cup, but I haven't placed any trades in it yet. Today would be my first day placing trades in the funded account. So seeing what we can get here. If we hit this little trade here, it'd be about we got 2 contracts. So it'd be slightly about 500 profit, but like I said, I don't like how we're ranging here. Um, would like to see a fluid movement down here to give me confirmation that we're going to go down there, because right now we're just kind of playing ping pong. Don't like the look of that candle. We're just ranging back and forth here. And I'm pretty sure here comes my stop, because that's a hell of a displacement candle. Yep, and I'm stopped out. Oh, it's all good. That was a systematic trade there. I had my reasons. We swept equal highs. We were inside of a macro. We inversed a 1-minute candle with displacement down. I got in on the retrace. It just didn't hold. Market wants to go higher. So we did make a new high on NQ. We didn't make a new high on ES, and we didn't make a new high on YM. So we do have SMT up there at the high. I'm glad I didn't try that gold trade entry there. I would have got smoked on that. Just got the bias wrong there. ES new high. NQ just barreled right through that psych level at 24.9 and just continues to pump higher here. Whole market was red right at open. Now everything's basically green. So we are in a 4-hour fair value gap now. So we're in a 4-hour fair value gap here. And on this leg, we're at the optimal trade entry. literally we're at the 70.5 there. But we do have those two equal highs resting above there, which looks like the ultimate draw. $24,996 seems like a pretty decent equal high area there. If we take a look at this leg and we were to try a long at the 50% retrace, that would be a 300 tick stop. Try an entry right here. See if we get filled. Because we do have that psych level there at 900 too. So it may push below for a second and then pop right back up. One point away from getting filled there. If this 1 minute fair value gap holds here and I don't get filled, I'll probably just mark it into it since we're right here at 900 level. So yeah, I'm just going to mark it into that. We're in at 901. Stop is 2650. Take profit is 993.50. Not a good looking R trade here at all. A 1 to 1.24. If that 1 minute fair value gap inverse is right there, I'm probably just going to flatten this out. Two-minute did hold there. Not liking the resistance we're getting here at this psych level. Now that we've given it up. Need to get back over 24,900 here. Back over 24.9 to see some continuation to the upside. There we go. Nice reaction there. We do have a singular 1 minute here. If we see this inverse here, I'll probably add 2 more contracts on. So if we get an inverse of this 1 minute here, I'll probably add 2 more contracts. And then move my stop up underneath this low here. They're battling over 24.9 there. Price is just rather choppy here. Set some alerts to see if we get a new high on ES. RYM. I mean, we're back over the 24,900 psych level here. We just need to hold above. There we go. Are we going to inverse it? Nope. This just isn't looking good. I'm not liking the look of the hold up here at this level. Making me think we're going to see a deeper retracement here. In about 30 minutes before we open the giveaway up, it'll run from 11 to 11:30. If I can find what I did with the damn thing. There it is. So everybody can see it. Are the Bulls going to win this fight or the Bears going to win this fight at 24-9 here? ES didn't inverse that 1 minute either that I was looking for on NQ. YM definitely didn't, which makes me think we go lower here. A lot of back and forth. Got a sweep of that internal low there on NQ. ES didn't sweep and YM didn't sweep. Maybe this is the little SMT for the move higher here. We're going to go down deeper. Not looking good. Not looking good. ES swept that internal low. YM still has not. We've got a bottom 2-minute fair value gap here. We inverse that top one. No. Rough day, guys. Come on, take the other contract there. Don't just take me out for one contract and then leave the other one. All right. I'm going to go short here. Targeting those equal lows down there at 669. I swear to God, if you go back up there. Let me tell you guys, I love Fridays. Friday is my arch enemy when it comes to trading. Literally the arch enemy. Maybe we'll just get blessed here and the whole ass end will fall out of this thing. Yep. We got that psych level there at 24,800. We did have a change in the state of delivery here. We closed below this swing point low here. Depending on how deep of a retracement this is, I may be liquidated because I have my daily loss limit set to $1,000. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to muster this retracement. This price today is just all over the place. The only thing I can say here, we pushed up in this 4-hour fair value gap here, took out this previous 4-hour high. And if we throw a fib up here, we can see that we retraced perfectly to the optimal trade entry there. So then if we throw a fib here, the 50% retracement of that leg. Let me move this. Is about 690, 62%, 619. So I'm going for a long shot here with my price target, but let's see what happens. Price touched that psych level again, 24,800, bounced. Just range bound here. Got to get under that psych level. Not liking the failure to move lower here. Yeah, there's two accounts in the giveaway. You can see it on the screen right here. We got one FIDUS prop firm 150K swing evaluation and one trade day 50K intraday. We retrace much higher, chat, and I'm getting stopped out for my daily personal loss limit. Giveaway will open in about 8 minutes, guys. 7 or 8 minutes here. We'll open the giveaway up. Entries will run until about 11:30 once it opens up at 11. Bears just can't get it under this psych level at 24.8. Every time we touch it, we bounce back up. We need to get it under 24.8 here for a move lower. Do you have a gnarly looking head and shoulders showing if you're a pattern trader? We got a shoulder, a head, another shoulder. Hopefully that works itself out and we see a big sell-off here. Okay, we closed below 24.8 there. That's a good sign. Now let's see if the bears can hold it below 24.8 for a bigger move down here. Just made a new low there. Price moving lower here. Up about 220 ticks on this trade, 230 ticks. Give us some continuation here. Don't put us back up in that range. this above break even here, about 24,810, just in case price does come back. We took the risk off there. New low there on NQ. New low on YM. There we go. New low on ES. Everything moving in sync here. Did just get some war news coming across. Financial juice. Special operations forces. Ukraine hit Russia's oil depot and occupied Crimea. Crimea, however you say that. Wasn't a red news event though, so giveaway opens in about 1 minute, guys. We'll run it for we'll run it for 30 minutes. Please ignore that message that just came out from the bot. Okay, starting the giveaway now in just 1 second. Finish configuring it. All right, it's running. Giveaway is live. Come on, give us some continuation down here. Don't give us a retrace. Come on. Keep it under 24,800. Keep it under 24,800. Hopefully that acts as a brick wall here. Come on. Give me some fluid movement here in the direction of my trades today, instead of just jerking my chain. Entry on that long was based off the inversion of these two 1 minutes right here with that V-shaped recovery. Targeting that second equal high up there around 996 level. We get a change in the state of delivery here and a close above this. Add 2 more contracts. This has been one of the most frustrating trading days for me in a while. Price is just not cooperating at all with my entries. I'm not giving anybody a ticket. Sorry. It's all done by the bot. That's how we keep it fair. It wouldn't be fair for me to give you a ticket and not give everybody else a ticket. Just can't seem to catch a break today at all. I flattened that trade out, guys. We closed back down below that 2-minute inversion there. Price is just disrespecting PD array after PD array. If you look at the high time frame over here, it just is a nasty, nasty movement. Lots of wicks. I am. New low on ES and NQ. Whole market just shifted red. So I'm just going to try a short here. And that's probably going to be the end of my trading day. Yep, about to get stopped out here, guys. Take out a low, reverse. Take out a high, reverse. Take out a low, reverse. Nothing has been fluid with these movements today. You lose bread when you get a ticket. You exchange your bread, 30 bread, for one ticket. So it takes bread from you. It's like buying a ticket basically to a show. Got about 8 minutes left to enter the giveaway, guys. 8 minutes left on the timer. I'm not giving you guys free bread. Some people do have enough bread but haven't typed in the command yet. I'll send them another message again today. Make sure they get to you. What's your handle on Twitter, Jogglemeister? All right, I'll be sure that they get it. All right, giveaway entries are closed. Going to put a vote in the chat on how we pick. Go ahead and vote on that real quick. Price currently being held up here around the VWAP. Need a solid flush under. I'll let the votes go on the poll till 11:35, so about 3 more minutes. Need to push under 720 here, or 24,700 for the next leg down. We need to get under that level. About one more minute on the pole, but the spin wheel is automatically going to win because we're 88% to 12. So I'm just going to go ahead and close it. You guys can see we had 35 users enter, 35 tickets. So I'm just going to copy here, 35. Going to bring in the wheel picker. We're going to paste them in. You can see inputs 35, 35 tickets. So we're going to go ahead and spin. The first winner is going to get 150K Fidus propfirm static account. So we're going to go ahead and spin. Spin, 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 spin. The winner of the 150K Fidus account is Adiada Gamers. Adiada Gamers, are you here? Are you in the chat? Please respond within 5 minutes by 11:40 in order to get your account. So we're going to spin, we're going to give that a minute to see if he responds. Adiada Gamers. We're looking for a response from you in chat so you can get this account. I will tag him. I made a new low there on NQ. We're under the 24/7 psych level. We need Adiada Gamers to respond by 11:40 or we're going to respin. Trying to be fair and give 5 minutes. Come on, bro. I know you've been trying to win an account for like 2 weeks now. So you got till 11:40. You got about 3 more minutes. I hope you see it. Hope you respond. If you don't, I'm sorry. Should have been here. I can still tag him. He's still here. He just might be in the bathroom or something. So he's got less than 3 minutes here. Less than 3 minutes to respond. We do it by 5 minutes. It's how I've done it every day. Try to be fair for everybody in case somebody had to go to the bathroom or something or had to take a phone call. So he's got less than 2 minutes now to respond. If he doesn't respond, we spin again. All right, now he's got 1 minute. Adiot gamers, adiata. Are you here? Thirty seconds left. Adiata gamers. $20. 10 seconds. And that's it. We're going to spin again. Sorry, Adiata gamers. You got to be here to claim your prize. Can't just hold it for you. So we're going to spin again. This is for the FIDUS prop firm 150K account. So we're spinning again. And I'm about to get stopped out. Winner of the FIDUS prop firm 150K account is Frexy5611. Frexy5611, are you here? Frexy5611. Yep, looking like I'm toast for today, guys. Alright, Frexy's here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So you need to DM Save on Prop Firms on Twitter and tell them that you won the FIDUS Prop Firm 150K account in today's stream. Second spin is for the Trade Day 50K intraday account. Gonna spin. Here we go. Spin, 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 spin. And the winner of that account is Lane 48. Lane 48, are you here? Lane 48. Lane 48. You got 5 minutes to respond. 5 minutes. And here goes my stop. Lane 48 is here. So you won the Trade Day 50K intraday account. So go ahead and DM Save on Prop Firms on Twitter. Tell them you won the Trade Day account in today's stream, and they will get that account over to you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Bad trading day for me. I'm going to go